talking about a huge list of items that you should be stockpiling in case there's an emergency or a national disaster or something happens within the world and you need to keep your family safe. These are all great, inexpensive items that you can easily obtain and grab them while you can. I have here a huge list of non-food items that you should be stockpiling in case of an emergency. Are you emergency ready? We recently did a list of food items to stockpile in your pantry for more than 72 hours in case we lose power or some kind of natural disaster happens, so you and your family have food to eat. Now we're going to go over a list that I compiled by doing some research of items that you need that are non-food. One of the first things that you should stockpile is shampoo. You want to keep your hair clean. And then conditioner. If you use conditioner, I stockpile both. I have a ton of shampoo and conditioner that I keep in my bathroom in storage bins. Soap. Stockpile your favorite brand of bar soap and keep a healthy stock. Laundry detergent. We keep a healthy stock of laundry detergent. My utility room is downstairs. That's where we keep all of our detergents. Toilet paper. I'm a family of 4, so we usually always have a healthy stockpile of toilet paper. Napkins. We go through a lot of napkins with a family of 4. Whenever we go to the restaurant, we usually grab a couple extra. We keep a stockpile in the car. It's always good to have them on hand, especially if you have children or if you eat in your car. And then we have a little extra from the car. We bring them upstairs and use them within the house before we use the ones that we pick up at our bulk store. We buy our napkins bulk at BJ's. Paper towels. It may come in handy to have real paper towels instead of rags. Stockpile them and only use the paper towels when needed. Use them sparingly. Lip balm. You should stockpile lip balm. That has all kinds of uses for lip balm, and it'll keep your lips nice and moist. Sewing kits. That is a trait I have yet to learn, but my kids know how to sew, and my husband can thread a needle, so we can get by if we needed to hem something like a sling. If someone got hurt or your clothes needed mending, I can mend my clothes and have them sewed. Bug repellent. You should stockpile on bug repellent, especially if you're stuck outside for a few days. Toothbrushes and toothpaste. We're going to go into some more hygiene. Stockpile these. We keep a ton of toothbrushes on hand. We discard them every 90 days. You should discard your toothbrushes after being sick and after 90 days, and in between clean them. Lead lanterns. Now you can pick lead lanterns pretty cheaply up at the Dollar Tree. They last more than 24 hours depending on the lantern that you pick up. Sometimes they last up to 3 days. Candles and old crayons. Did you know you can take an old crayon and light it up like a candle? Lighters and matches. You can pick up matches and lighters up at the Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, or even Walmart and stockpile them. Hair ties. If your man has long hair, or your children or yourself have long hair, stockpile these hair ties so you can keep your hair out of your face if you're in a situation where you need to be able to see clearly. Medicines. If you're on any important medication, always keep up to a 30-day stockpile of your medications. If you can get them all and keep them in your cabinet. I'm only allowed a certain amount a month due to my medication and my insurance, but I have one of my pills 1 month supply ahead in case the CVS where I get my pills is out and I have that extra ones, so I'm not worried and I can take my medication. Deodorant. You should stockpile on lotion and sunscreen. It can get hot if you're in a natural disaster and you're outdoors and you need to keep your skin safe to prevent cancer. Other items that you should stockpile are vinegar and peroxide, as well as rubbing alcohol. Later this week, we'll be doing an entire video on cool and unique uses for rubbing alcohol. I've learned so much after doing these lists. Garbage bags are They come in very handy for transporting things. You can make shelter with them if you need to. Same thing with tarps. Bleach. You need to clean something, you keep a stockpile of bleach so you can keep things clean. Coaster oil. Female pads and products. Keep a healthy stockpile of those. I have 2 girls in my house, and so we keep a healthy stockpile. Male and female razors. First aid. Always have plenty of bandages and ointment for any kind of an emergency whenever a wound or a laceration happens. Vitamins. If anyone in your family takes vitamins, stockpile those. Duct tape, rope, Epsom salt, and I've already mentioned tarps. All these are very important items to stockpile that are non-food items that you should keep in an area of your home, like your basement or storeroom, or someplace where you can keep it secure and keep it in a list form of what you have and how many, and have it dated. Certain things may expire. Medications are usually good up to 3 to 5 years past the expiration, depending on what the item is. I stockpile on things like children's Tylenol, Band-Aids, Tums. We also do ginger ale for stomach aches. Ginger ale works really well for upset stomachs, even flat cola or Gatorade. Stockpile your Gatorade. This is going back into the food area, but Gatorade is really good, and doctors recommended it when you are hydrated. And always stockpile your water and keep a healthy stock of it. Date it and write down the quantity of how much you have, and always know your inventory. I hope you enjoyed today's video with the huge list of items on things you should stockpile. Some honorable mentions that you should stockpile: bread ties, plastic bags from the supermarket or paper bags, the little plastic bread ties as well as the twisty ones. Keep a stockpile of them. Keep a stockpile of the soda tabs. There are so many uses within a home for them, from hanging a picture frame to hang your clothes vertically within your closet. All kinds of great uses for those soda tabs. Keep empty containers and water bottles of ones that are not refundable, because you can store extra water in them from your tap, and you can even make ice packs with them. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching me all the way to the end. When we get to 1,300, we're going to issue out 2 $10 Dollar Tree gift cards. One for new subscribers, one for people who comment. If you're new, comment anywhere in any of the comment sections down below. Let me know that you're new. You must be subscribed and a U.S. resident. If you comment all the time, you must be subscribed and have not one in the past 60 days and a U.S. resident. We're also looking for 11 more people to give out one 5 items prize pack from the Dollar Tree valued at $6.25. If you've won in the past 60 days, you are not qualified. If you don't answer me within 48 hours, you'll be disqualified and a new name will be chosen.